I'm excited to be here again today on the program Career Guide on Glorious Vision Television. As you all know, I am Counselor Samuel Maradesa. It's another opportunity for us to learn. It's another opportunity for us to share. I want to sincerely appreciate every one of you who have been reaching out to us since our last episode on this program, how you have said this program helped you. It's a thing that keeps us motivated and makes us to want to come back and offer more of insightful discussions. And if this is your first time of watching this program, I want to tell you this is a program that you should always make it a date with every Thursday to tune to this station and watch this program. So if you do not know what the program is about, as the name implies, Career Guide. It's a program where we talk about everything that has to do with career development, everything that has to do with helping you to become better at what you do. Our aim on this program is for you to have that edge over others. Wherever you are, you should be seen as important, being armed with the right skills and principles and knowledge, and for you to have the right attitude that will place you at an advantage among others in your organization. We talk to students, we talk to those that are just starting out their careers, and we talk to those that are well into the career. So that's, as you know, it's the program itself is all encompassing. So having said that, I want to introduce the topic for the week. The topic for this week is, I just sat down and I was thinking about the evolution of career development for this time. Yes. And that's why I am talking about redefining career development. Redefining career development. Yes, when we talk about career development, we look at career development, we know what career is. When we talk about career development, we've always been seeing it as an opportunity for you to grow in your career, opportunity for you to advance at the career ladder that you have, and you want to keep growing. You enter at the entry level, you move on, you continue to show forth your significance, you continue to show forth your expertise, you move to the middle level, and later on you begin to climb the ladder of that organization until you become a senior officer in that career. And as you know, as you begin to advance systematically in your career, the remuneration keeps increasing, your sphere of influence keeps increasing, and every other thing about you keeps increasing. And all this thing makes us think of career development as a means of growing in the career that you have chosen for yourself. So let me just read out what I have jotted down here for us to follow through. When I say the topic is redefining career development. I said here, careers of the past requires depth of knowledge and expertise in a singular field. So in the past, when we talk about career, the careers of the past, if you're entering into a career and you want to become significant, you want to become renowned in that career, they expect you to have the depth of knowledge. Oh, this person knows so much. He knows so well about this career. So it requires the depth of knowledge and expertise in a singular field. So your skill set focus on what you can do in your field. So when it comes to this, they expect you are entering it, you have that knowledge of everything. Or you want to be a medical doctor, fine, you enter it and you are a medical doctor. And they believe that you have the skill, you have the knowledge, you have the in-depth knowledge in that career. And that is what career used to be. There is the traditional way, the traditional system of career development. And that's when we talk about the traditional careers, or those are the careers that some of us grew up to see and revere as the careers of those times. Your child will want to be a medical doctor. Parents will want their children to become lawyers. They want them to become accountants and the likes. So those are the common career. And that's anybody going into that career, they expect the person to have the depth of knowledge. So the formula for that kind of system is that they expect you to go to school. When you go to school, you study very well, you get a degree. When you get a degree, you land a job. And that job, you stay put to that job. You work with that company, you work with that organization for 20, 25, 30 years till the point of retirement. Whether you're retiring according to the number of years of service or you're retiring according to your age, you've reached the retirement age, you're just within that career. And it is typical. If you look at most of our parents, they will tell you that I worked with that organization for 35 years. I worked for 30 years. Oh, I am retiring. I've been working for as long as 20 years in that organization. So, and the system also includes that you have to work your way up. You're trying to grow and advance in that career. And your advancements culminate at the point of retirement. When you retire, you know that you've done everything there is to be done in that career area. And for this kind of system, the success is always measured by your title. Oh, you started as an entry level staff, then you become a senior manager, you become a director, as the case may be, as there are opportunities of growth and advancement in that your career. So it is easy for one to be able to identify, track the progress of individuals in the career. But today, career development requires something different from going to school, studying for 4 years, studying for 5 years, serving the country, and getting additional degrees and the likes. Careers of today has shifted. It's shifted from that traditional format to a new format. And these are the days of skill-based career. So it is not just about your certificate. It's not just about the knowledge that you have gotten in school. Now it is more of what you can do now. What are the skills you have gathered of today? So when we talk about knowledge today, if we're looking at the career of today, career of before, the evolution of knowledge, that's why an individual can be there for 15, 10, 20 years, and there is nothing to keep the person at the edge of the seat. The way they have been doing it is what they keep doing. And for the whole of the 30 years, the man will work. He does it the same way. If there are changes, it will just be little changes here and there. But when it comes to today, knowledge is now evolving faster than it used to. Knowledge evolves. In fact, the maximum lifespan of new body of knowledge this time around is maximum 5 years. After 5 years, there will be a complete shift. There will be a complete evolution of the form and the manner the knowledge is presented. So knowledge, these are the times that you need to now keep searching for knowledge. Keep searching for how the thing has evolved. If you used to do it like this before, then you should know that the way you used to do it, maybe last year, 2 years ago, there is every possibility that they are not doing it like that again. And that's now cut across every field. That is why we should know that if you want to be relevant in the scheme of things of today, in the career area of today, you should be ready to keep up with the pace of career development. Some things you think you know that you used to know 2, 3, 5 years ago, Today, you will just wake up and they say that that is not how it is being done again. So you don't need to fight anybody. What you just need to do is that, where do I go and learn how they do things newly? So today's skills are now shifting faster than ever. You know how to do something now. Before you know it, they will tell you that we are not doing that thing again. And what you have learned, what you took your time to learn, the skills you think you are the boss, you are the only person that knows how to do it. You see some other younger people and they have developed some other set of skills. So skills are shifting faster. And one other thing you need to know about the career development of today, people are no longer interested in a stationary job. They don't want to sit with an organization. You see people of this generation, when we talk about the generational shift and the Gen Zs as they call them, you see them that most of them do not want any job that will keep them 9 to 5 as it used to be. So the 9 to 5 kind of job experience and job life is being seriously eroded. It is eroding away as fast as it can. And very soon you will see that many organizations, you can go there in the morning and see a face, and in the afternoon you will see a completely different person. You can go there again, you may not even see some people, and they will tell you that the person, okay, you need somebody to attend to you. Oh, fine, he will attend to you, but where is he? Where is his office? Where is his cubicle? They'll say, no, he's not in the office. He will just send him a mail and he will respond to your query. And that's how the job of today is. That is, and when we now talk about the advancement, the development in that kind of field, we will get to know a lot about the difference between the traditional career development procedure and also the modern career development procedure. So that's why I want you to sit patiently to follow what I have been trying to explain as I begin to build on it to your understanding. So people are no longer, like I was saying, people are no longer interested in being locked in a space for long. They don't, in fact, talk about 9 to 5, they don't want it. Now, talking about having a contract that will last for 5 years or 5 days in a week, that is not their own style. For some people, they can help you bargain 5 hours in a week, physical presence, and others, I do it virtually. I do it at home. If you need me, send me a mail. If you need me, and this is what we have found ourselves in. So if you are just starting off to build your career, to develop yourself in your career area, and you are thinking of, oh, I will look for a company where they will employ me and I'll be going in the morning, coming back at night, you may not even find it again, because a lot of organizations are adjusting themselves around the reality of the times that we are in. They are adjusting themselves around the reality because they know that who is ready to sit with an organization from 9 to 5? Now, most people are not ready. It's not that they don't want to do it. They are lazy or they don't know what they are doing, but that is just the reality of the times. And that is how organizations will find a way to adjust. So I'm now going to explain the difference that there are between the traditional level of education, traditional career development process and the modern career development process. In the traditional career development process, it used to be, career in those days used to be profession based. Yes, but career of today is now skills based. So in those days, it used to be profession-based. That's why you see someone beat his chest and tell you that I'm a doctor. Don't you know I'm a doctor? The other will tell you that I'm a lawyer. Yes, I know my onions when it comes to this job. It is profession-based. But and you see them dress as such. You see them appear as such. You see them carry themselves as such. But today, it is not about profession. It is about the skills. They will tell you, what do you want? What do you want me to do for you? Okay, this is the problem you have in your organization. I can do it for you. I have the skills. I have the requisite knowledge. I will help you do it. And the person may not dress the part. He may not even look the part. So that is how we are shifting. That's how we are evolving from the careers of the past to the careers of today. So I want to now be pitching the profession-based career of the past against the skill-based career of the present that we are in. So for the profession-based career of the past. So what are some of the characteristics? And I will also tell you the opposite characteristics of the skill-based career of the present. So in the past, which is the profession-based, it used to be a fixed pathway, while today it is now a flexible career pathway. I will explain. The profession-based is fixed, while the skill-based is flexible. So what do I mean by that? I said in the fixed pathway that we mentioned for profession-based, I said it has to do with a well-defined profession, such as you have the medicine, the law, the accountancy, marketing, international relations, all these things, they are the profession. And that's where you see people say they're professionals in this regard, in that regard, because it is profession-based and it is fixed. You are a lawyer and that is all you are. You are a doctor and that is all you are. You cannot say, in those days, you cannot say you are a doctor and some other thing. You cannot say you are a lawyer and some other thing. But today, where we talk about skill-based, we now have the flexibility, opportunity to be flexible, to say that, okay, I can be this, and I am this. There is an opportunity to merge certain skill sets together and say, as much as I provide services for you in the medical industry, I can also provide technological service to you. And they will now say that I can now merge technological skills into medical and I will bring it together. Then we now talk about the infusion of AI into it, infusion of technology into it, and you now see a medical technologist. And you see something like that. So the flexibility is now there. There is the opportunity for you to blend areas. There is the opportunity for you to merge skills. You can do this, you can do this, you can do that, and you are bringing everything together and you come up with a new set of career. In fact, these are the days where you can hear a lot of careers that you won't even be able to imagine it. If you break it down, you can say that this person is saying he can do this and do this and do this, 3 things, and they say it is one career. That is what I do. Yes, I'm a social media telemarketer. I'm a social media medical technologist, and you will begin to hear words like that because the flexibility is there and they have the skill to do this. The second feature for the profession-based and the skill-based careers of the past and the present is that in the past, which is profession-based, it is degree-centered. And in the present of today, it is skill-centered. So in the past, we were more focused on certificate. That's why everybody must go to school. Everybody must earn a degree. Then if first degree is not enough, go in for second degree. If the second degree is not enough, go in for another one. And you keep getting the degrees, the certificate in the past. And you begin to see that they give respect to people that come out and say, I am a graduate. That's where you see people boasting that I am a graduate. In fact, I have my master's degree and things like that. But today, even though in the society we find ourselves, we still see people celebrating the graduate degrees, master's degree, and the likes and more. But we are now seeing that the society of today is now giving credence to what is known as the skillful individual. So on the skill-centered career base, we are looking at people are now placing more values on transferable skills such as digital literacy. So you can work with the technology. And you have the idea, you can now bring your skills into your career. and infuse it together, you are coming up with something else. They expect you to be able to be someone who can solve problems, problem-solving skills. What skill do you have? Bring it in. Then we can honor that individual. And that's very important of today. Then another thing we need to note about this is that the profession based against the skill based career, we're looking at, in the past, it used to be there is guarantee of long-term stability. In the past, there is guarantee of long-term stability. In fact, let the public sector employ you. If you are able to get a job with the government, you are a civil servant, you are secured. You know that you hardly have problem, and you just continue your steady movement, steady growth on and on until you look forward to retirement. But in the job of today, in fact, in the job of today, in the next couple of years, we may not likely hear more of retirement again, because you will see people, as long as the skill is there, as long as they are ready to do the work, there is nothing like I'm celebrating my retirement. I've been working for 35 years, because people they still want to be relevant, and the skills are there. They want to show for the skills, and people need you. They need your experience. They need your expertise. They need the skills. They need you. So the long-term stability is there. You put in your time in the job, and you stay there for long. But in the skill-based career environment that we are in now, we place more emphasis on lifelong learning. In fact, you don't retire. You can still be 80 and you are running a gig from your home. As long as you're not exerting your physical strength, you can do it. You can do anything you want to do. So it is based on, as long as you can learn and as long as you can deliver, you are still available, and they will still recognize you. Another thing about the profession base, which is the careers of the past, and is that in the past we recognize hierarchical growth. In the organization, there is the hierarchical growth, but in the present, it is project based. Then it is in the past that you begin to see, is my senior manager, is my head of unit, is my head of department. If I work so hard a bit, I will also grow to that level. I will grow more. I will go to the next level and begin to climb the ladder. But today, there is no ladder. Nobody has placed any ladder for anybody to climb. It is you that decide how much you want to earn. That is it. Because it is project-based. If you can run a gig here, run a gig there, collect another one, put it together. After all, you are working from your home. You see people in buses, you see people inside Uber, and they are pressing their phones, they are doing something, and they are earning. So there is no cap. There is no cover to how much you can earn. There is nobody determining your level of growth or advancement. Now, it is in your hands. So, if you want to go the traditional way and join a company and pray that your boss likes you and it gives you opportunity for growth, and you grow, you advance, you write that promotion exam, you get to the next level, it's fine for you. But if you want to go through the modern, which is much more prevalent, you know that your growth is in your hands. You can just expose yourself to organizations, walk into organizations. I can do this, do this, do this. You don't know, sometimes some organizations don't know that they have problems. You can enter the organization and say, how do you do this thing? Okay, we do it this way, we do it that way. And it's always, we don't have a problem. You now tell them, the way you have been doing it, do you know that it's a problem? That I can help you do it in another way, that it will be easier, faster, and cost efficient. And then you tell them, you help them run it. Whatever the skill you can deliver, they look into it, they say, wow, this is beautiful. We never knew that what we were doing was creating a problem. So this person is bringing solution. Then the person ends. That is the life that we are in now. So the next one, which is the last one because of my time, is that in the past, there is limited cross-industry mobility. But in this present time, which is a skill-based, there is the possibility for cross-industry mobility. You can see, like I said earlier, you can see one person working with organization. In the past, you can only work with organization A, and that is where you work. But in the present now, you can work with organization A, B, C. You see somebody tell you that I'm working with MTN group of company. I have a gig I'm running with them. Then I'm working with Coke. I'm working with Globacom. I have something I'm helping them put together, package everything together. So that is where we are now. So do you want to limit yourself to the way things used to be? Or you want to get into that level in which your growth and advancement are in your hands? So decide. And I wish that you will think of how do you adjust yourself and fit yourself into the career space of today. Perhaps in our next episode, we're going to talk about how you can fit in the career space of today so that you will be able to establish yourself in a way that you will get that recognition, and you'll be able to, all these things now, you're not doing anything to impress anybody again. There is a way that people dress then that when you see bankers, you see that they dress smart, their suit, everything's smart, and they wear nice shoes. But you can wear your polo and your three-quarter jean and be going on the street and you are earning more than that smartly dressed banker. And that's it. It's not about how you look. It's about what's in it for you, what's in your bank account. And that is how you can fit into the modern society of today. The career of today is something that you can fit. And how do you fit in it? We're going to answer it in our subsequent episode on this program. I believe you've learned something from today. You are exposed to the realities of the time and you're ready for growth and advancement in your career area. I am Samuel Maradesa, your counselor on this program. I look forward to your responses. I look forward to questions. I know a lot of you will have lots of questions, which I'm ready to answer. And I tell you that your questions may lead us to the next topic we will discuss on this program. Till we meet again same time next week, God bless you. And ensure that you make excellence your standard. Bye for now.